What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. Let's go ahead and let everybody know that we are live and ready to rock and roll. And if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. So, live now, come learn how I trade the Apple options. Let's see if we can get some people to the party. Boom. All right. So, I'm going to talk about Apple a little bit later. Just give me one sec. I'm going to start off with SPY. And we'll go from there. So SPY was SPY had a lot of opportunities today, to say the least. So I'm gonna start off right there. So first and foremost, guys, if we look at the SPY chart from yesterday, we knew that we had an inside bar close. Okay, so what we were not expecting was to have an outside bar immediately following that, right? Because this outside bar is kind of rare to get this pattern. So does anybody know what pattern this is? So this is one of my special patterns for the people that have my book. You guys have this indicator right here. So what pattern is this created now, guys? And then we can visually look at that on the 5-minute chart, see how that looks. But very rare pattern. Let's see the last time we had one of these blue patterns. The last time we had this was on the 7th of June, 2021. And then before that, in 2020. So yes, so this is the nirvana pattern. Nirvana is inside followed by an outside, very powerful pattern. If we look at it on the 5-minute chart, guys, this is how it looks. So we have this sideways action from the inside day. And then what the nirvana does, guys, is it breaks the high and the low of that previous day. So what that does, guys, is it sets up a lot of traps because there were people caught shorting here that are still holding the bag. And we also have people looking for the long. So this is a very, very powerful setup. So I did set up a new swing trade for nirvana. I just set it up in here for the SPY swing trades. All right, so come check me out at tradingwars.com if you want to be a part of that. But let's talk about SPY for today. So we had two triggers off the bat, guys. So we had our long trigger, which was right about here, and then we had our short trigger, which was right about here. So let's just start off with the triggers. Triggers is probably one of the easiest ways to trade because you can just automate the triggers and leave them. Pretty much meaning that you set your triggers and you can use a good to cancel order so they automatically fill. So right off the bat right here, guys, the first trigger that came in was for the long. This long led to a stop out, but later on in the day, guys, we caught the short trigger, and you can see the short trigger was an extreme quick flush. So even though we lost the long trigger, we made money back on the short trigger, which was great. After that, guys, this is what we had. We had the opening range breakout, which is the first 5-minute bar breakdown. Took a little bit of heat on this trade. Eventually, it did play out. The puts went for about 100% there. And then you could see we had these fractal trades. We had these outside bars that all were for winners. And then at the bottom of the range, guys, we had this beautiful inside bar. So this inside bar was called out on the Discord. Very, very powerful setup, followed by two holy grails. So we had the inside bar, holy grail, guys. And then from there, boom, that's all she wrote. So SPY, beautiful. Just to show you guys here are the trigger day trades we post all the time. Here are the swing trades that are posted. And then here is the setup room where we go through every single day. I'm in there for about 1.5 to 2 hours in the morning, giving you guys direction and looking at the setups. So very, very great day on SPY for both sides because we closed with an outside bar. When we close with an outside bar, guys, that means that the bulls had an opportunity and the bears had an opportunity. So you can't really go wrong with that from a day trading perspective. From a swing trading perspective, a little bit more difficult, but I still did hold on to some of my calls and the puts. So likely I'm not gonna, the puts will probably go to 0, but the calls will definitely make up for that. All right. So hit me with a 1 if you're following me so far. And then I'm going to go into Apple. I'm going to talk about the automation behind Apple, and then we'll go from there. All right. So let me see the ones in the chat. All right, beautiful. All right, so let's go to our swing log. All right, so Apple. So this, a lot of people ask me, how do I deal with the options when I trade these plays, right? Like, what do I deal with the options? I'm going to show you guys a very good example. So Apple right here, I actually lost on the shares and I made money on the calls. So you might say, like, how do you do that? Like, how's that even possible? So I'm going to show you. So let's go ahead and look at the setup for Apple first. So if I go to the weekly chart, the setup that caught my attention on Apple was this inside bar, right? So I see a question in the chat. How do I get access to the chat and Discord? Blah, blah, blah. All right, brother, as long as you signed up right here, brother, right here, you signed up at tradingwars.com. You guys got to fill out this form, okay? Fill this one out right here. Trading Wars VIP sign up. If you signed up for SPY, then fill out this one, okay? And then I'll get you access today. All right. So what caught my attention was this inside bar. So you could see what happened on this inside bar, guys. You see how this inside bar had a long wick to the bottom. I'm actually going to go to the daily chart and I'm going to show you what happened. So we got into Apple around here. So we got into Apple a little bit early. And then you can see this wick right here, guys. This wick poked me out and hit my stop loss. So I lost on the shares. Okay. I lost money on the shares. I took a stop loss, but I still were in the calls, because when I play the calls on swing trades, I hold the calls. Either is going to go to zero or is going to go. That's how I like it, because it's very simple that way. And I have a balance because I have shares and I also have the options. So what I did right here, guys, is I set a conditional order. All right. So just take some notes here. I set a conditional order on Apple, and it actually started here. So when Apple broke 149.28, it filled me on these calls right here, guys. Okay. Sorry, 150, not this one here. 151.42. So yes. All right. So once I waited a little bit longer here for the calls, but once it filled 151.42, it filled me on the November 19th, which is this week's 155 calls. So those calls are going to expire tomorrow, and I got them at an average price of 95 cents, and they went to a high of 296. So we'll see what tomorrow has, but beautiful breakout here, guys, the new all-time highs. That's why I like, you see these inside bars. When I can get these inside bars close to all-time highs, I always love playing them because they have that momentum, that possibility to push and break even higher. So just to repeat, guys, I use a conditional order in the broker. So what it means is when this price triggers, fill me on the calls. Okay. And I did a full risk approach. Whatever I put in, I was willing to lose. So I put in about 400 bucks. Right? I put in about 400 bucks. That $400 I was willing to lose. And now that $400 has gone all the way up to about how many? About $1,200. Okay. So pretty good. All right. So hit me with the 5 if you follow me on Apple there. I might do a little bit more of a series on putting in conditional orders on options, but I always worry about doing it because there is a lot of high risk involved, right? Like you see, when I play these option plays, I play small and I expect that I could lose everything. I don't want you guys to take the same approach and to blow up your account. You see what I mean? So that's why I'm always hesitant to show the conditional orders. I wrote about them in my book. So if you want more info on the conditional orders, guys, come right here in my book. I explain how you do it, and I just don't want everyone to do it if you don't understand what you're doing, because you will have to likely use a market order. And if you use a market order, you're likely going to get not the best price. So that's why I like doing it for swings. Brother Jonathan right here with $10. Rich is the goat of trading. Thanks for all you do for the Trading Wars team, bro. I killed it on SPY today and the swing on CSX from yesterday. Amazing, brother. Let's look at that CSX for you right there, brother. So I know this was one of our picks. I think it was yesterday. Beautiful, right? So pay attention to this. Let's shout out to brother Jonathan right here. Check this play out here, okay, guys? So if we go here and you see we had the Nirvana setup. So this was our bonus pick. So we had the Nirvana. So this is exactly what's happening on SPY right now, the Nirvana. So after the Nirvana, guys, we had an outside bar breakout right here. So push and then pull. And then we had a day 2 continuation today. So I'm assuming, brother, you made a shit ton of money, right? So guys, that's kind of what we're looking for with SPY, right? It doesn't have to happen, but that's kind of what we're looking for, guys. So we're just trying to take opportunities every single day. Every single day of our life is an opportunity. It's a new day to start, guys. It's a new day to have to make money. So that's what we're trying to focus on. I don't think you can set those type of orders on Webull, brother, but you could call Webull and ask them. I don't think they offer those conditional orders right now. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to our picks and I'm going to break down the bonus picks. So you guys know from time to time, I give bonus picks, right? Like when I get enough setups, I give bonus picks. So let's look at the bonus picks today. All right. So I posted the bonus picks yesterday. Last night, we had pretty good turnout. Let me just mute my mic. I'm coughing 1 second. Somebody said I should mute my mic when I'm coughing, so I'm doing that. All right. So let's go ahead here and let's look at AMC. So let's start off the bat with AMC, guys. So I'm going to show you guys how we play these right off the bat. All right. So get the pen and the pad out right now. Get the pen and the pad out. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Let's enjoy this, guys. Let's learn. All right. Get the pen and the pad out. I'm going to give you some detail today. Okay. Let's do this. So AMC was the first pick. All right. So let's go to the daily chart. What do we have? We had an inside bar, guys. We had a shotgun. Okay. So write this down. This is get the pen and the pad out right now. This is what we call the shotgun. This is the shotgun inside bar pattern. You see it because why do I like the shotgun? Because the shotgun, guys, it has a double wick. Bam, bam. You see that? So do you guys see? You see all the pressure. There's a lot of pressure coming in here. There's a lot of pressure coming in here. Okay, we could see shorts, shorts. So now we go to the 5. 1 sec. So right off the bat, this is how the price action trades. Let's go ahead and hit the market replay. Boom. All right. So here we go. So we have the trigger line, guys, right around here. All right. So that's the trigger to the short. Boom. First 5-minute candle comes in, fills us on the trigger. Then we have great follow through right off the bat. Then we have this double inside bar. So if you miss the trigger, and then the orb was also in place. So if you miss the trigger, if you miss the orb, you come ahead and you can grab this double inside bar, guys. Boom. That's all she wrote. All right. Beautiful. So from here, guys, like I wrote about in my book right here, Fibonacci and options, like I wrote about in the book right here, what do we have? We have the morning leg. Here is the high and the low of the morning. Now check this out. We come right into the 50, guys, and look at this. This is exceptionally beautiful. Check this out. We have a holy grail as well as a beautiful inside bar. Look how pretty that inside bar is right on the 50. This is what I talk about in my book when I talk about candlestick confirmation. So you can have the fibs drawn, right? And then when you get that confirmation, you see this confirmation right here, this inside bar, that's your cue. All right, let me take a shot. And then boom, guys, we roll over. We roll over right to the 0.169 extension. You see how beautiful this is? Beauty, 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 beauty. Guys, hit me with a 3 if you love that, because it does not get any easier than that, guys. Some people were saying it's hard to draw the fibs. It's hard to draw the fibs. Okay, no problem. If you have a problem with the fib, here's the trigger. I give you the triggers for free, guys. Here's the double inside bar. You guys know. If you, okay, and then you can draw the fib. Then you can see, okay, the candlestick confirmation. Look at this right here. Candlestick confirmation on the 50% Fibonacci. Beautiful. Sometimes I look at this and I just mesmerized, guys, because there's always opportunities every single day of your life. You have an opportunity to get better. You have an opportunity to change. You have an opportunity to be a better person. That's what we got to do every single day. All right, let's move on. Snap. So snap, guys, very similar right off the bat. Here we go. The trigger was right around here. Beautiful. Then we had this holy grail right off the bat. So this holy grail was a little bit of a fake out. You can see we broke to the high, then we came back in. So that's okay because the trigger did work out. This outside bar also played in really well. And then check this out, guys. Same concept right here. Let's go ahead and draw the fib. So we had the high and the low. Now look at this, guys. Look. Right at the 618, right in the zone, we have an outside bar. So this is what I mean by candlestick confirmation. Look, this one was not the 50. This one was right around the 618. You have an outside bar. So you come in here right now and you say, all right, I'm going to take a shot on this outside bar. If it doesn't work, I have my stop loss up here somewhere on the fibs. I just get out. Like that's it. You risk 1 bar to make a lot of bars, right? So beautiful. On Snap, let's keep going. Oracle Fubo. Oracle. So Oracle, guys, right off the bat, the trigger was right around here. So you could see, guys, we broke the trigger, hit the targets on the way down. Beautiful. Bam. And then from there, we had this nice little inside bar at the bottom of the range. You could ride that right back up, guys. Exceptional. Everything today was beautiful, man. I'm just very blessed and happy. And if you here, we can go ahead and we can draw the fib again. So now we have this high to low. You see, we come back, guys. Check this out. We come back to the 50. We put in the nirvana and we roll over a bit. All right. So still good for a scalp. Not a huge play, but definitely still decent. All right. And then we come back here. We test these fibs a little bit later, but this was kind of flat. So that was hard to trade. But definitely some good opportunities right off the open. Next, Fubo. Fubo was really clean, guys. We had this trigger right around here. You could see that we broke the trigger. Bam, rolled over. Huge. And then this is an example of a full Fibonacci rollover. We go to high to low right here. Again, guys, look at this. Just look at this. This is a masterpiece. Watch this now. We come to the 50 here the first time. Here's an inside bar confirmation. If you missed that, guys, look at this. Trading Wars Nirvana pattern. Beautiful pattern on the 50. Rolls over completely back to the low of the day. Hit me with a 7 right now if you're feeling that, guys, because that is what it is about right here, guys. Combining the Fibonacci with the fractal patterns, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Listen, grab a copy of the book right here, guys. Look, I'll get you that Nirvana indicator for life. All right. You'll have it for life. It's just beautiful, guys. Look at all the work I put in there for you guys, man. We don't have to draw. Listen closely. This is not, hold on a second. This is not J-Lo's bottom. This is not a flag. This is not whatever you want to call it. It's not. It's a Fibonacci with a Nirvana. That is it. Beautiful. Once you start seeing the market like this, guys, there's no going back. There is none. All right. CSX, we already talked about that with our brother. What am I missing? Nike. All right. So Nike was probably the hardest play on the day. Could see that we had this false breakout right off of the open. Let me cough 1 second. All right. So we had this false breakout right off of the open, guys, and then we rolled over, then we came back up, blah, blah, blah. So Nike was definitely hard. I'm not going to make it fluffy. It was hard. All right. If I do draw that fib there, guys, I could see high to low, 618. Beautiful. Inside bar, guys. I just love it. And I just want to let you guys know, if you're having trouble with the fibs, use the fibs and combine it with the candlestick, guys. I wrote about this in here. Combine the Fibonacci with the candlesticks. That's going to look right here. Candlestick confirmation. Do that. It's going to help you out. All right. The last thing that I want to share today before I leave is KHC, guys. KHC. What a play, man. I know you guys have been following along this week. You know that we took this one. Let me walk you through this. One more second. Let me cough. All right. So let me go ahead here, guys, and let's talk about KHC. Let's break this one down. Beautiful, okay? I'm going to show you guys everything from the beginning. So KHC was one of the swing trades that we were looking at this week, and let me talk to you about it in detail. All right, so I'm going to go here to the weekly chart. So the first thing that I noticed here on KHC, guys, was this inside bar. So with that inside bar, I'm going to go ahead and hit the replay. So with that inside bar, I'm going to go to the daily, and I'm going to show you how this played out. So the first bar came in here, guys, a very bullish bar. Then the next bar came in right here, which was an outside bar. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So when this first bar came in here, guys, because I was trying to short, I was looking to the downside, guys, we took the short right here, just like this. Okay. We took that short right there. We had this beautiful outside bar. The next day, we hit a bunch of targets. So we hit 2R, we hit all of our targets here, guys. So what I did was I took off all of my shares. Okay. I took off all of my shares and I covered it, but I held this right here. I held the November 26, 37 puts. I got into them at 53 cents, guys, and check this out. A little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. Check this out. Bam. Beautiful. A little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. Beautiful gap down today, guys. We made all kinds of money on KHC. Those options went up close to 5 times. Good money. Made a few $1,000s on that. Absolutely beautiful. That's the power of swing trading. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. But you see, I was safe the whole time because I was already in a lot of profit. I already locked in my shares. I just left the options on the table, right? And the reason I leave the options on the table is because I want to allow the possibility for a big drop and also not have to bag hold the shares and have a big like gap in the other direction. All right, beautiful. So hit me with a 9 if you followed me on the KHC trade. I think it was exceptional, guys. We have a lot of new signups for the SPY membership. Let me just talk you guys through this, okay? Every single day we post trigger day trades. You can automate these fullies in your broker with the options. So these triggers, you can just automate them. I'll show you guys how to do it. It's pretty straightforward. For the swing trades, we post them when we get setups, okay? It's maybe 1 or 2 times a week. And then right here, this is like our chat room. Every morning I go through here, guys, and I talk about the setups. I give live shout outs, live call outs here, guys, like what am I doing, blah, blah, blah. And then the members lounge is where all the members talk and we elaborate. Guys, it's a community about learning. It's about education. I'm trying to build fishermen. I'm not trying to sell signals. I am trying to teach people, educate them so they can do this on their own. Because let me show you something on SPY today. Let me show you something. On SPY, there were more opportunities than I took, guys. We had the opening range breakout. We had this outside bar, this one. Okay, we had this inside bar down here. Holy. Okay, we even had fibs on the way down. Look, high to low here, guys. We had this fib, 786 rejection. We had this fib right here. Boom, high to low right here. Okay, there were so many fibs here. I want to create people that can do this without me because, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be trading for the rest of my life. There's so many things that I want to do for the rest of my life. I have to give to community. I have to build a school. I have to do so many things in the purpose of my life and helping my community. You need to learn how to do this on your own. Education is the only thing, guys. It's the only thing. That's how I came from a place of struggle, place of poverty, guys. Education got me through that. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to give here. This is what Trading Wars is about. It's education. All right. So there we go. That's it for me. I hope you guys learned something there. I want to ask you one more thing. Give me a second. So what we're going to do is this. I need you to go ahead and comment right when I close this video. I need you to go ahead and comment about this. Do you use automated trading? Whether it's shares or options, I need to know where you are with this. Then we can talk about different ways of building education around it. All right. Like I said, I talk about it in my book in details, but I want to know, are you guys actually staring at the screen all day? Let me know. Are you staring at the screen all day, or are your trades automated? So I'm about to end the broadcast right here. Make sure you comment. Let me know, because if you need more help with automation, we'll make it happen. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. But that's it for me. Thank you very much. Black Friday sales on the books. I'm not sure yet, brother. LC, man. I really keep my stuff dirt cheap, guys. My room is $39. There's people that charge $150 and they don't even give you signals. All right. They don't even give you charts. So I keep my stuff real cheap. My books are cheap, guys. You get 1 month for free when you get my book. So think about that. Right. That's a pretty good value. So I don't want to really sell myself too short, guys. I know the value that I bring and I think it's fair. All right. So we'll see. But anyways, thanks for your time. Make sure you comment. Let's get the algorithm popping. Let's let this community grow. The more we grow, the more things I can give for free. You guys know I give a lot. I give books. I give membership. I give money. I give whatever, guys. But help me grow. Help me grow, and I can give more. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.